Are you planning to study abroad and you're wondering when exactly is the best time for me to apply? You've come to the right video because today I'll be talking about the best time for you to apply for admission abroad in order to meet up with the time of study. Oh, na, 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 oh, it's PASCOKE man. Again. Hello guys, and you're welcome to the journey of a Naija boy. My name is Pascal Oke, or you can call me Pascali that you already know. To my subscriber, I say thank you very much and thank you for subscribing. For new viewers, I say you're very, very welcome to my channel. If you have not watched my videos before, I have a playlist called The Journey of a Naija Boy where I share experiences of myself studying in Canada and living also in Canada. So you can do well to check those videos out. Today we'll be discussing about the best time to apply for admission when you want to study abroad. And this applies to almost everywhere, not just Canada alone. It will help you when you want to study abroad. I'm sure that you've noticed that this is the Japa season. For those of you that do not understand what Japa means, this is a time that people have been eloping from different places, from Africa, from Asia, from Europe. People have been coming over to schools in the UK, in Canada, in the US to study because this is the time that school resume. And today we'll be discussing about that. But before we get into that, I'll be telling you that I have reached 10,000 subscribers, and I have to say a very big thank you to all of you that have been watching my video. Thank you for enjoying my experiences that I've been sharing with you, for everything that I've been putting out for you, and for enjoying every time that I put in work and tell you things about myself and commenting and liking my videos and also sharing with your friends too. I say thank you very much. And because of that, I am going to give you a gift at the end of this video, a very good gift. I promise you that there's going to be a gift for you if you watch this video till the end. Before that time, I'm going to talk about a lot of things that have been happening. I know that I've been away for a long time, and I have to apologize to you, frequent viewers, frequent guys that have been coming to watch my videos. I really have to apologize to you. I've been away for a while. I've been really, really busy, and I've been trying to put things together. Now that we are at 10,000 subscribers, this is not the time for us to stop. I want you to keep subscribing. I'm going to be bringing up perks for membership in order for us to get closer to each other, because I'm trying as much as possible to get closer to you, to share my experience. I know people send me messages, emails in my email address, on my Instagram, on my Twitter. I have tried as much as possible to reply to most of these messages. And in order for us to get closer again, I'll be opening opportunities, I'll be opening avenues for us to even connect more than we are right now. I'll be opening the perks that have been given to me because I reached 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, which include membership. And we're going to find a way for us to just talk better. And I'm going to try doing live session. And I need to ask your consent too as well, that if you would love for me to do like live sessions or vlogs of where I live and places that I go, where I am currently now, please put it in the comment section and tell me what you really want us to do. Without further ado, I would like to say, let's get straight into this video. When exactly is the best time for me to apply? And I'm going to tell you this based on my own experiences and the experiences of others that are very close to me. And the reason why I say this is because people are so consumed with the expectation or with the eagerness of traveling abroad that they don't really plan very well. And there's an adage that says if you fail to plan, then you're planning to fail. So today we are going to be talking about when is the right time for me to apply. And I'm going to tell you the reason why I'm telling you the right time, the time that I feel like is the right time for you to apply, the reason why I'm telling you, and why you should really do so at that particular time. So given the fact that most universities abroad start their first semesters in the fall semester. So it sounds very cheeky, right? The fall semester, which starts at the beginning of fall season, which is mostly September abroad. In Canada here is mostly September. And that is when the first good semesters of every school starts. That is like the fall semester, the equivalent of fall semester in Africa, in some other part of the world. That is the time that the school resume here. And that's why you would notice that most of the people that have been living Nigeria, that has been living Kenya, Ghana, Ethiopia, somewhere in Europe to go to the UK, to come to Canada, to come to the US to study, that is exactly the time that they have been traveling. September. And we also have other semesters. And if you don't know about the Canadian or the US semesters, I have done a video for you. I'm going to post the link up here for you to check. I talk about the Canadian university semesters and application deadline. You can always watch it to find out or to understand more about these semesters. And the reason that I'm talking about this, or I'm telling you to check this out, is because today, if you want to apply to study in Canada, for example, and you're targeting September, the fall of a particular session, which is September, I would advise that you apply like a year before. Say, for example, now we want to resume in September 2022. This is October, right? This is October 2021. I would expect that you start applying right now. And the reason why I said that is because when you put in your application to any school now, they would take a lot of time. There is a deadline for those applications. Sometimes some schools, they review your applications within the time that you apply, or even within the deadline. Sometimes some schools wait till the deadline of those application time, and they wait for that time to collate all the applications that have been submitted into their universities, and then they start reviewing them, because now they have to compare and contrast. Because what if they give admission to some other people and another person came with more qualification than the people that have been given admission before? Sometimes, I don't know, it might be in your favor to apply early, but sometimes I feel like it doesn't really matter, in as much as you apply during that particular application period that has been opened for you. So for now, if you go to most university websites, you will see that applications are still on for September 2022, which is the fall of 2022. The same thing, there are other semesters that you can resume to apart from September. Some schools allow you to resume in the spring, and while some schools allow you to resume in the winter. The winter semester starts in January. And so if you try to apply now that we are in October and you are aiming January 2022, I will tell you why that is a very bad option for you. Because once you apply, say now the application is still open, the application session is still open now, and it is going to close by November or November ending. Once you finish applying and they start reviewing your application, they probably take like a month or two before they even get back to you whether or not you've been admitted. So let's say they get back to you finally in November ending or December. How much time do you think you have to even apply for visa to come abroad? Now that there's pandemic, that everything is taking a long ass time for it to be processed, you need an ample time to submit your application or to put together your visa application in order to be able to meet up with all the requirements that have been given to you. And that is why I say to you that if you're to apply now, you apply like a year before the semester that you want to resume for. In most cases, in the normal cases, you might still be able to meet up, say 6 months to the semester that you are aiming to really resume. So we want to resume in September of 2022. This is October 2021. This is the best time for you to apply. Because you know what? Even if you don't have everything that you need for that school admission, you would have enough time to go through the university page to see the departmental requirements for the course that you want to apply for, and you see what are those things that are needed for you to even put in. If you don't have them, you'll be able to apply for it. If it is transcript that you want to apply for, you'll be able to apply for it. If it is your certificate that you want to apply for, you'll be able to apply for it. And so it will give you enough time for you to put together that application. And once you're done putting together that application, then you can submit it with expectation or with the hope that you'll be given admission. And then, let's say fast forward a month or two later, you're given admission. Then you have enough time between January and September to even apply for visa. Sometimes when you apply in January, like myself, for example, I told you that when I applied for my visa, because I applied 2 times, the first time I was denied. You can watch a video about that too. It's in my playlist too, The Journey of a Naija Boy. I applied. The second time that I was granted a visa, I applied in January and I was given the visa in April. That means it took 4 months, and that time we don't have any pandemic. So you can imagine if it takes 4 months to get my own visa. Now that there's pandemic, that everything is very slow. And now, even if you go to the CIC website, which is the Canadian immigration website, you will notice that the people that they are attending to are people from Afghanistan right now. They're giving them priority. So if you've put in your application for permanent residency or for other kind of immigration process. It's taking longer time for them to do it. So if you're aiming to come to school September of 2022, which is the fall of the semester, this is the time for you to start applying to school, such that when you apply now, you will get your admission, say by November, December. Then by January, you are able to put together all your application. Even if you need to look for money, you need to look for funding from uncle, from auntie, from anybody that you need to look for money. You still have, say, January to like to like March at most. Like give yourself like 6 months to even drop an application for visa, so that when you have whatever you need between January, February, and March, you can submit your application such that you still have March down to September for you to wait for your visa. But then I would advise that if you want to apply for your visa, you should also do that in January at most, so that you have ample time to wait. And just in case they deny you for not having a particular document, or they're requesting a particular document without denying you, you'll be able to reprocess that before it is even September. So you see the reason why I said if you want to apply, the best time to apply is actually now. The best time to apply to study next year fall is now. And you will notice that people are moving out of Africa, or people are moving out of Nigeria right now. And that's why I'm telling you that if you need to apply, just be very calculative about it. And this is from my own experience. And these are the things that I try as much as possible to share with you, so that you would not fall victim of denial, or fall victim of saying that it is time for me to resume my school and my visa is not yet out. We have so many people coming out with that kind of story that it is time. September is coming already. I've not been granted visa. But when did you apply for your visa? When did you apply for your admission? School will always grant you admission almost year-round. And which is another thing again. Watch the video that I said to you that I discussed about application deadline and Canadian university semesters. Sometimes school will open admission year-round for winter semester, for summer semester, which starts in May too, and for September. But then it depends on the time that you apply that will determine whether or not you'll be able to make it to even fly to come and resume that school. Because it is another struggle when you get the visa, or when you get the admission and the visa come late after school. So that means sometimes you would end up missing a semester, and in most cases you might not be able to defer your admission. Some schools will even ask you money for deferment, while some schools just make it very free for you to even defer. But sometimes it is best to be calculative, you know. It is best to be proactive than to just do anyhow. And that is why I'm coming to you with this video. I know that you are excited. I know that you can't wait, because that is part of the reason. Some people will say, next year, I have to come in September. I don't even want to stay wherever I am till next year. Guy, you have to wait. My sister, you have to wait. You've waited this long. And that's why they said, what is worth doing is worth doing good. So if you want to resume next year, you can start right now. You can start applying. And if you need help with applications to universities or colleges in Canada, you can always get in touch with me. And that is why I said to you that I have a gift for you at the beginning of this video. And the gift is that all the services on my website, as you know, for some of you that have been watching my YouTube video, you know that I have a website. It's called www.pascoke.com. You can get to me at www.pascoke.com. And when you get there, click on services. I have services that I render to you. And because I'm celebrating my 10K subscriber today, I have reduced all the prices on my services by 50%. So now, for limited time, you're getting 50% for you to even have time to get in touch with me. And the reason why I'm doing this, I know that some of you complain about not having money. It's a lot for me to get in touch with you and all these things. The reason why I'm doing that is because I have other things that I'm doing too. And where we are here, which is another part of my experience that I'm going to share with you. And once you get here, you will understand that time is money here. We get paid by the hour. Anything that you do is time. It's like you're investing your time too as well. So you don't want to waste your time. So when I get to sit down and have a talk with you and discuss your options and discuss the way to go about your studies, or to go about things that you need in putting together your admission application, it is time. And that is why I'm putting a token to it. And even the token now has been discounted by 50%. So you can go straight to my website at www.pascoke.com and book a time for us to talk. Just click on the quick ask to book a time. I'll get through to you on your phone, and we have a good conversation every questions that you need to ask me, everything that you need help with, even when it comes to putting together application, we're going to talk about that and we can always move from there. I really can't wait to see all of you. I know that you are eager and I know that you've been trying. And I'm going to say to you that keep trying, don't give up, don't ever give up, don't ever give up, keep trying. And you see that in no time, everything that you've been looking for is going to come to pass. And I'm praying and I'm hoping that everything come to pass. So thank you very much for joining me again. And thank you for subscribing. If you have not subscribed and this is your first time for watching, thank you very much for watching. Please click on that subscribe buttons. And for those of you that have subscribed, click on that notification bell such that when I post new videos like this, you'll be the first person to know about them. And I'm going to keep posting video. I'm going to try as much as possible. I know I've been away for a long time, but I'm going to try as much as possible to keep posting videos. And if you need me to do live sessions, I really want to hear from you. I'm thinking of Instagram live sessions. I'm thinking of Twitter space. I'm thinking of YouTube live, which is a better place for us to get together. And I'm going to roll out the membership plan too. And I'm thinking of a name to call ourselves anyway. My subscribers, what name should we call ourselves? And I'm going to roll out that plan too as well. And I'm going to tell you about everything. So thank you very much for subscribing again. I remain your own guy, your friend, your paddy. You can call me Pascal or you can call me Pascali, that you already know. Thank you very much for joining me and do have a great weekend or great week ahead. Thank you anytime you're watching this. Bye.